So let's have a look at what are alkenes, what are their properties. As for the introduction, we have alkenes. Basically, they are the unsaturated hydrocarbons. Unsaturated means they are having double bond between carbon atoms. Basically, they are unsaturated hydrocarbons means the carbon atoms are having the double bond like this. This is the simple structure for the alkene, and they at least only one double bond between two carbon atoms. If we are going to have a look on its general formula, so the general formula for the alkene we have it is CnH2n, where N is equal to the number of carbon atoms present in the respective alkene, that how many number of carbon atoms are present in the alkene. We will be able to find it by the use of formula that is CnH2n. So the double bond that is present in the alkenes, it makes them more reactive. So, in simple, alkenes is the class of hydrocarbons. They are known as unsaturated hydrocarbons. And why they are called as unsaturated hydrocarbons? The reason is due to the presence of double bond. It is due to the presence of double bond between the two carbon atoms. So, double bond between two carbon atoms, they are going to form unsaturated hydrocarbons. So this is a simple introduction for the alkene. Next, alkenes are known as olefins. Now, what does mean by olefins? Basically, the word olefin, it is a Latin word. It is a Latin word, and the meaning of this is oil forming. Its meaning is oil forming, and the alkenes are known as olefins, because the olefins is a Latin word and its meaning is oil forming. On the other hand, if we have a look on their functional group for the alkenes, so their functional group present in the alkene, it is the double bond. And the double bond is present like this: two carbon atoms having double bond, and the remaining bond of the carbons will be with the hydrogen or maybe other atoms. So this is a simple overview that alkenes are known as olefins because they are known as oil forming, and olefins is the Latin word. Next, if we have a look on the reactivity, why alkenes are more reactive. So there is a question arise why alkenes are more reactive. So the reason is the presence of double bond. So the simple answer is due to presence of double bond, because double bond is not a strong bond, so it is easy to break that. That makes the alkenes more reactive. Next we have the structure formula for the first five alkenes. So let's have a look what are the first five alkenes. If I'm going to list out the first one, we have ethene. The second one we have propene. Third one we have butene. Fourth one we have pentane. And the sixth one we have hexene. So these are the first five alkynes. These are the first five alkenes. So the structure formula for the first five alkenes, for the ethene, we have CH2 double bond CH2. How do we be able to get the CH2 double bond CH2? By applying the formula, where the formula is CnH2n. N is equal to 2 for the ethene. So by putting up the value 2 over there, we just get C2H2 into 2. So we just get C2H4. So this is the formula of ethene, and this is its condensed structure formula. And next we have its structure formula. So the structure formula for alkene, we are going to draw the two carbon atoms having double bond because it is an alkene. Next, it is having total 4 hydrogens. So each carbon atom will have 2 hydrogen atoms. So this is the some simple structure for the ethene. Next, if we have the structure for the propene. For the propene, the value of N is equal to 3, and the structure we have just like this: CH2 double bond CH bond CH3. Here we have three number of carbon atoms: the carbon number 1, carbon number 2, and carbon number 3. And we're going to start from this side, and it's the structure of propene. So let's have a look on its structure formula. We have to draw this carbon. Next, it is having 2 hydrogen, and next it is having a double bond. This carbon, now this hydrogen bond, carbon, and this is having 3 hydrogens. So this is the structure formula for the propene. Next, if we have a look on the structure of the butene, that is having 4 number of carbon atoms. So when N is equal to 4, we have butene, and for butene, by applying the formula CN H2N, we just get C4H2 into 4. We have C4H8. So this is the simple formula or molecular formula for the alkene, that is butene. Next we have its condensed structure formula. We have 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as it is a butene, so 2 carbon atoms will have double bond. Next we have to arrange 8 hydrogen around the carbon. This carbon is having only one bond, so we will draw 3 hydrogen around it. Next, this is having 2 bonds, so it will have 2 more to complete its octet. This carbon is having already 3 bonds, 1, 2, and 3. So it will have just 1 hydrogen, and this one is having 2 bonds, so it will have 2 hydrogens. This is the simple structure formula for the butene. Next, we have the structure formula for the pentene. Pentene, it is having total 5 number of carbon atoms. So we will put C5H2 into 5. The formula we just gain C5H10. So we will arrange 5 number of carbon atoms in a row: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 carbon atoms will have double bond as it is the alkene. Next we arrange 10 hydrogen atoms around the carbon atoms. It will have 2 hydrogen having 3, so just have 1. This carbon will have 2 hydrogen, this will have 2, and the last one will have 3 hydrogens. So this is a simple formula for the pentene. After that we have the formula for the hexene. Basically hexene, we have 6 number of carbon atoms where N is equal to 6. So by putting 6 C6H2 into 6, we just get C 6, 2 3s are 2 6 are 12. So we will arrange the formula like we have 6 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And next we have double bond between two carbon atoms, and now we will arrange 12 hydrogen atoms around this. It will have 2 hydrogens, its 4 bond completed. It will have just 1. This carbon will have 2 hydrogen atoms. This carbon also will have 2 hydrogen atoms. and the carbon number 5, and at the end the carbon number 6. It will have total hydrogen atoms that is equal to 12. So basically these are the structure formula for the first 5 alkenes, that is ethene, propene, butene, pentene and hexene. I hope you guys understand about that. If you have any queries, you can ask me about that in the comment section and I will get back to you guys soon inshallah. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.